I'm replacing a White Rodgers 90 to 113 fan control on my furnace.
Hello.
Hi.
Black is main 120V. Red is feed to motor. Brown is another feed to motor but through the fan limit. But brown is seldom used as the wire already exists to limit and the fan relay is usually for AC. I actually removed the brown wire.
Okay. Where does the fan control wire into? The original heater diagram shows one side black 120V, but I can't figure where the other side goes. Is this the brown?
I do not know what your system and wiring is. I can only assume since you have this control that the unit is fairly old. Don't you have a wire straight from the blower into the back of this relay to hook to red?
Yes. But there is an internal thermostat that is wired in series with the 120V. The way it works is the thermostat starts the burner. Then when the internal thermostat, which is called the fan control, gets hot enough, I assume the switch closes and the blower starts.
Are you referring to the fan/limit temp dial? That is separate, and the reason we don't need the brown is it is already wired through the fan switch. The relay you are putting on is just for AC, correct?
Yes, I guess so. It's mounted to the exit of the hot air portion of the unit and has a manual temp adjustment with an arrow. Two 14-gauge wires attached. No for both heat and AC. I'm changing it because the fan would never stop running. Fan meaning blower.
Okay, the brown wire is for power to the blower during heat. It feeds the fan/limit anytime the AC is not running. But quite often there is already 120V to the fan limit. And the brown not needed. The red is what engages when the thermostat closes RNG. It diverts power from heat mode and sends direct to the blower high speed. How many wires, 120V, do you have behind the new relay and where did they go? Black of course is likely incoming power.
Okay, here is what I need to know.
I am going to convert from chat to standard message so you don't have to pay extra for chat and we can take our time then. Look for an email.
First, the black and white from the transformer goes straight to 120V black and neutral?
Our chat has ended, but you can still continue to ask me questions here until you are satisfied with your answer. Come back to this page to view our conversation and any other new information. What happens now? Or, you can reply to me using the box below. Reply here when ready.
The black and white from the transformer go to 120V black and neutral? Red goes to the blower. Got that. Does black from the relay go through that fan control first? And where does brown go?
Black from relay goes where the black for transformer goes. 3 wires in that 1. Black 120V feed, transformer and black fan relay. The brown wire may or may not be used. In old 1. Was the fan relay black, brown and red all hooked up? The problem is that the guy who replaced it last had the brown hooked up to the black 120V from the breaker. But that didn't look right to me. So he must have reversed it and the current was going the wrong way through the relay. And the black from the relay must have fallen off, so I couldn't figure out where it came from. I wasn't going to even get into this, but it all started when I couldn't find where the black from the relay went to. Then once I looked at it, the brown going to the black 120V breaker didn't look right to me. Could I run the fan control to 120 volts black joint connection and run the return to the black from the relay? Try this first. black 120V to black relay and black transformer red attached to wire going to blower motor. White neutral to power neutral, try fan only. Then turn the fan off and turn limit dial clockwise until it clicks and tell me if blower starts.
Okay, I'll try it. Just answer one more question and I'll be good to go and we're done. The motor has 3 wires. Black, white and blue, just tell me what they all do and then I got it from there. I'm guessing black is 120 volts, white is neutral, but what is blue? That's it. I appreciate your time very much. Thank you.
Motor wires, feed black equals high motor speed, usually for AC, feed blue equals low motor speed, usually for heat, white equals neutral, so the red wire from fan control would go to black motor wire. A wire from the fan/limit would go to blue motor wire. Feel free to return for follow-up anytime. Billy.
If you have a home improvement or appliance question and want to chat with an expert now, visit justanswer.com/YTHI.